is the shoulder mark. I can show you. Remember I told you triangles are a shoulder mark.
Yeah.
You see it? So if you notice right there, you can see on the paper where I cut it to mark that that's where the shoulder is. It goes to, check it out, the shoulder seam. See? So shoulder mark to shoulder seam. Now I'm taking this tick mark, pinning it, and everything's good. I don't know what, I think that's, Lord. No, that goes there. What does that go to? I got a mark here and I don't know why. I'm not going to worry about it because it doesn't make sense for it to be there. So the next thing I have to do is clip this so that it relaxes
Right.
and forms around the collar. I'm clipping the garment, not the collar. So I'm trying not to cut it too much, but I need it to lay down. If you notice, it's starting to relax and it's starting to lay down. See how all of a sudden it got flat?
I got it. Yeah.
So I probably have enough. I think I got a little issue right here. There. So you start looking to see, are there any jumbled up spots, any spots that are problematic? And I think I'm good. So now I push this back. If you notice, this is all sticking out beyond that. It can't be. Remember, seam allowance have to come together. So it's got to be flat. Everything right there, it's sticking up. Pull it back and make it flat. Make it wrap around that corner. There's my tick mark. Here it's got to be pulled back. And right here, you see how it's kind of, how can I pull it? I need to cut it. It's another spot that needs to be snipped. Now all of a sudden, see it lays around, it curves around the curve. So I'm checking every spot to make sure it's all lining up the way it should. And I'm good. See how these, they need to line up. Pull that, pull it up, line it up. Okay? I see a little curl there. I'm going to cut here too. Alright, so now I can sew this. And, ready? I'm sewing from dot to dot. But this time, precisely dot to dot. Before, when I stitched it, or stay stitched it, I just kind of aimed at it. Now I am precise. Okay? So this has to lay flat. I have to knot it. And I'm following this green line. Now notice, see there, I need to pull those back. Okay, and pull it back. Don't let that flip happen. And look, I got one under here. So I'm putting the, see how that's flipped up? That needs to be tucked under. You have to go back and correct those if you don't catch them when it happens. I skipped it because everybody's not doing it. Yeah, I'll get to it shortly. I wanted to get people making the jacket first. We can do that. There's a point where it becomes too late, but we haven't arrived at it yet. Alright, so now I'm going to pull this out because I'm getting a little bump. And I'm going to stop precisely at that tick mark. Alright, so let's see what we got. Pulling pins out. Now, here's what we've got now. If you notice, this is free. We stopped at the tick mark, which is the dot, and we left that 5/8 of an inch flapping, okay? That's for a reason. This is your first lapel, and this is how they're done. So do you see now the jacket that's forming? And this should be breaking right on the mark. See the little tick marks I put there? It should be breaking right there, because 5/8 of this is not going to be here. And notice, if I break it there, 5/8 is gone, it hits right on the seam. Okay? All right.